What if the most powerful person in the room was not the one shouting the loudest? What if real power had nothing to do with swords, armies, or gold? This is a story that will change the way you see strength forever. King Aldric ruled the most powerful kingdom in the land. His army was feared by all. His word was law. Everyone bowed before him. Everyone obeyed him. But King Aldric had one enemy he could never defeat: his own anger. The smallest mistake from anyone would send him into a rage that shook the entire palace. One quiet morning, something unusual happened. An old man walked straight into the royal court. No invitation, no permission, no fear. He wore simple white robes. His beard was long and white. His eyes were calm, like a man who had seen everything and feared nothing. The guards moved to stop him, but the king raised his hand. He stared at the old man with cold eyes, curious. The king spoke slowly. "Old man, you entered my court without permission, without fear. Tell me, do you not know who I am?" The wise man looked at him gently and smiled. "I know exactly who you are, Your Majesty." "Then why are you not afraid?" the king asked. The wise man replied calmly, "Because, Your Majesty, a man who cannot control his own anger is not truly powerful. He is a prisoner of his own emotions." The entire court held its breath. The king's face turned red. His jaw tightened, his fists clenched. "How dare you?" he shouted, his voice echoing through the stone walls. "Throw this man into the dungeon. Tonight he will learn what power truly means." The guards grabbed the wise man, but as they dragged him away, he did not fight. He did not cry. He did not beg. He simply looked back at the king and smiled. That night, the palace was silent, but inside the king's chamber, there was no peace. He lay on his royal bed, staring at the ceiling. The old man's words kept playing in his mind. A prisoner of his own emotions, the king sat up slowly in the darkness and whispered to himself, "Is that what I am?" Before sunrise, something no one expected happened. The king left his chamber alone. No guards, no crown, no royal robe. He walked down the cold stone stairs to the dungeon, and there he found the old man, sitting peacefully, eyes closed, completely calm, as if he were not in a prison at all. The king stood at the cell door and knocked gently. The king sat down on the cold floor outside the cell and asked quietly, "What is true strength?" The wise man opened his eyes and spoke gently. "Your Majesty, any man can lift a sword. Any man can shout and threaten. But the man who can stay calm when the whole world is trying to break him, that man cannot be defeated because he has already won the hardest battle, the battle against himself." The king was silent for a long time. Then slowly, he stood up. He unlocked the cell door himself, and with a quiet voice he said, "Forgive me. From today, you are not my prisoner." He paused. "You are my greatest advisor. Anger is a fire that burns the one who carries it first. True power is not about how loud you can shout. It is about how long you can stay silent. When everything inside you wants to explode, control your anger. Control your life. Because self-control is real power. If this story spoke to you, share it with someone who needs it today.